Hey, good morning, everyone. So, I wanted to do a quick video just to show you the glorious nature of crafting tickets for the purpose of perfect gears. Now, I do 923 for several reasons. One, and the primary one, is the fact that it drops ancient runes. However, if you don't care about runes because you maybe already have all the runes you need for the heroes you have, of course, the other option is 826. The primary difference between 826 and 923 is the fact that, again, the runes on 923 are ancient and the runes on 826 are heroic. Now, as far as the ratio of gold to stamina earned, it's about the same. So you're not really going to see much of a difference there. It's 48 stamina to do an 826 run. It's 54 stamina to do a 923 run. A 923 run, however, is going to give you probably on average maybe 50 to 60,000 more gold, depending on the types of boosts that you have. But again, it's also costing you more stamina. So the runes is the big differentiating factor. You also will get slightly more XP potions, the concentrated ones, slightly more fragments for crafting soul stones, and not soul stones, I'm sorry, soul infinity stones, or stones of infinity, whatever. Um, and slightly more rune crafting books and rune crafting scrolls and all that stuff. But those gains are relatively negligible, and with all of the runes that you're going to be getting, it makes them even more redundant, where you end up just using them to craft the runes, grind the runes, and then sell the grinds. Now, in the long run, just the merit of the volume of ancient runes that you're going to be getting, in my opinion, justifies 923 even further, because with all of the runes that you're going to get, you can grind them and then sell those grinds. And just to kind of give you an idea of how much rune grinds are worth, I'm going to go ahead and sell all the grinds, all the runes I don't use. And go over here to others and sell those grinds. And that's 2 million right there. And that's just from a morning's worth of runs on 923. And then the heroic runes that I get, I'm going to sell these as well. The heroic runes that I get just from all the other various content in the game. But rune grinds, especially when sold in bulk, are worth a lot of gold. So let's talk about gears. So the other primary purpose of running 923 and 826 would be for the purpose of crafting tickets. Now, I have decided to, like I said, do 823, 926, not 823, so I can craft quite a few of these heroic gear tickets with all of the grinds that I get from grinding the gear that I get from 923 constantly. However, if I decided to do 826, I'd be able to craft a lot of dragon gear. Now, a lot of you already have dragon gear, so perhaps that would be the better option for you to maybe finish off sets that you've started on ice drag gear or black dragon gear, whatever the case may be, right? Because you can grind all that lava gear and legendary gear that you get from 826 to craft these types of tickets. However, seeing as how I am semi-PvP focused, I'd rather have the hero tickets. And quite frankly, hero tickets can be used in other content beyond PvP as well. A lot of the challenge raids feature heroes that's going to amp you against. Also, there is levels on Tower of Challenge, like 76 with Crow and Pans, and I forget the other hero. There's, of course, the Dark Legion raids where your hero gear will amp you up. So there is other content where PvP gear will also shine beyond just PvP. And then, of course, the other big area where it will shine is in helping our guild with guild wars, because you can set up your teams that the opponents are going to be going against in PvP gear. I would venture to say that the hypermajority of those within our guild don't have a proper PvP set on their heroes, if they're even equipping their heroes and setting them up for wars in the first place. This is the game changer on that front. You can just put them in hero protection gear and give them much higher survivability against the opposing team with these gears. Now, I don't even run any gear primarily for the purpose of chapter clearing, just for simplicity's sake and not having to constantly switch it, other than hero gears. That's her gear set. That's my PvP set right there. Okay. And my clears are staggeringly fast. I'm not even amping her with a unique treasure. And you can just see her DPS is incredible. And she's not getting any bonuses from this gear at all. Why? Because the lines are perfectly optimized. Three line selectors. You can get 2 or 3 of them a day. This is all just completely random. She's not even on her S3 perk for firing it at multiple enemies, and yet she still gets incredibly fast clears. DPS is already over 100,000. This is the same kind of DPS I would probably get if I were running either in my Manti set or one of my Lava sets or even Dragon sets, whatever. The clears are just incredibly fast. So PvP gear, it's all about really more than even the gear bonus, but really the lines. Now, could you get even more from a set of lava gear? Sure. But what's the point? Why go grinding lava gear? Excuse me, farming lava gear when you can get this incredible PvP gear, which is again going to help us in guild wars. It's going to help us in PvP content, where you're able to hit higher in PvP and get more of the currency necessary to get unique weapons every week and unique treasures from the League of Honor. People do 923 and get the runes, get the gear, set up your heroes for war, and the stuff can still be used in all kinds of content. I even did a world boss run with Laudia. I had her set up for League of Honor. She had her PvP gear set on. I was still getting over 11 billion DPS with my Laudia in PvP gears. She wasn't even in Manti gears. So I almost wonder sometimes if the game doesn't realize that it's specific to heroes and then ends up applying the bonuses anyway. Even though it doesn't say it should apply the bonuses, it feels like it's applying the bonuses at times. So, but that's my quick breakdown on why I do 923 over 826. Again, 826 is perfectly viable. And of course, you can take heroic runes and upgrade them with crafting books and grinds and things like that to ancients, but that's just going to end up sucking the build down rather than amping it up. So you may as well just get the runes you want in the first place. Alright, so hopefully this video helps, and we will talk to y'all soon.